known this guy as Donnie Brasco. That's not his real name. Truth is, he's been an FBI agent all along. You can contact me here if you want to talk.
Donnie's a rat. Almost had me going. I'm a man of my word.
I want to give all the praises and the honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Recha HaKwadash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And also, shalom to you other Akim, you brother and you followers of the truth, you few sisters, and shalom to the elect. Anyway, I was inspired to do this video by a comment I received, and I'll get it shortly by the Lord's will. And I don't know what I'll title this video, but basically it goes into the entertainment. Are you entertained? Right? Because upon this comment, I received a comment from someone else who said, in the midst of this war between you guys and Sakari, or you brothers Sakari, you had their group who said make peace, call them on the phone, but you go to their channel, you don't see that. So this is not strictly for entertainment purposes, okay? Although it may be entertaining to some, this is really about edification and the fight for the doctrine. This proves that we're the real Hebrew Israelites, because everything of the ancient world, the ancient times, is reignited, and we're doing the same thing, right? So really, we are in a fight for the kingdom. We're in a fight for the truth, and it just seems that us at Great Millstone, we're the only ones on high levels that stand up and defend the doctrine, without everybody else saying, well, what are you guys doing? Y'all hate your brother, you know, let your brother go, you know. And this is not about them, this is about the doctrine, right? So these jakes that you see up here on the screen, they all set up for entertainment purposes. They all about the debates, and everybody who debate, they all going to believe, if I believe in Egyptology, I'm going to believe in Egyptology. Now, if you were debating Israelite to Israelite, which we fight for the doctrine, it makes sense to try to persuade one person from one doctrine to another, right? But this is crazy. They sit up there with Netta, who sits here with hundreds of different, thousands of doctrines, and in the midst of it, these guys, I'm selling oils, I'm selling mugs, coffee cups, t-shirts, shirt fringes. All is a joke. That's why this is why we say it is all entertainment, man. This has become a soap opera, so to speak. So anyway, I want to read the brother's comment, which made pure 100% truth and sense. Okay. Let me see here. What exactly does it say? Because I was inspired by the comment. Okay, his name is Yamian Benjamin Israel, right? He leaves comments on brothers' pages, right? He says, you know what really grinds my gears is that everybody taking this thing as a joke. Our nation is about to get dwindled down to an awareness, and obviously a lot of our people and these guys are set up to do exactly what they're doing in the first place, because really it's all about the elect. Okay, it says, meaning people are going to be out there, it's going to be ugly, and it's people are acting as if nothing is going to happen. Let's just continue in this world. Let's make Babylon great again. I'm like, yo, a lot of people about to die, right? And that's why the Most High on the left-hand side set these men up, these people up, to continue these debates, continue these distractions, vocab Malone. And what all of them got in common, they all sit on a panel of Said Netta, right? As Apostle Ramla posted in a video that I did, and he didn't know I posted it, But he said, yeah, brother, you posted it right as I was thinking about it, right? Be not unequally yoked, 1 Corinthians, I think, 6th chapter, with unbelievers, right? And this is all of us. We all know these scriptures off the top because it makes sense, man. He says people are about to die, men, women, and children, and elders. All hell is about to break loose. Great affliction and tribulation, and everybody's acting as if not everything, if not everybody, but those of the circumcision that should know better is acting as if Jacob's trouble is not a big deal, as if it's not close to a hellish. So I love this brother comment, and it makes sense because all that's going down, these guys are set up under entertainment for entertainment purposes. While they're battling who's black, who's the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, they're fighting back on these crazy different doctrines, right? They're what about the Hebrews and the letters of Paul and this and that? These guys are all going to lead you jakes to damnation, man, because none of them has stuck to the course. None of them has applied prophecy. Now, some of them they'll go into it a little bit, but the whole outcome of the argument is pretty much these damn debates, right? It's all about these debates. Let's go to Romans 16 to 17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them, which mark goes to scopeo. Mark them which cause divisions and offenses, contrary to the doctrine, not these doctrines, which ye have learned, and avoid them. Now, me personally, I do a lot of these type of videos because the Lord has his spiritual army set up, and there's certain men set to go into situations like this, okay? The edification is out there. This is why we have so many different brothers doing so many different videos. Now, I do videos like this all the time, while other brothers are doing different kind of videos. But we all bound together as one. And when it comes to time to defend the doctrine, right, defend the brethren, this is what we do. This is what we do. And everybody may not admit it. There was comments left on my page and probably other brothers' pages say, I gotta admit, you brothers at Great Millstone, you hold no punches, even on ourselves. We hold no punches. We go straight for the defense, not for personal reasons. That's another thing. However the Lord put the Spirit on us to do what we do, not for personal reasons, but for solely to defend this doctrine, solely to wake up the elect and keep the sheep in a straight and narrow path. Narrow is the gate, okay? So offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, okay? And avoid them in these offenses, which is G46:24-25. It says a movable stick, trigger, trap, a snare, and impediment, right, placed in the way and causing one to stumble or fall. The letters of Paul, the Israelites are all black, right? We don't even have to go into that. The Israelites all black. That doesn't make sense, right? A stumbling block, occasion, right, of stumble. Okay, this man could make it. The Idumeans can make it. They could be saved. Eve can marry them. This is crazy. From this guy, Divine Prospect. A rock which is causes to stumble, figuratively applied to Yahushua, whose person and career was so contrary to the expectations of the Jews concerning the Messiah that they rejected him, and by their obstinacy made shipwreck of their salvation, right? So a lot of these guys don't believe in Yahushua. When you look at each and every one of these guys, they don't believe in Yahushua, right? None of them. They say you don't worship Yahushua. They've taken out the book of Hebrews, which mentions Yahushua. Paul who mentions Yahushua and everything they have to do with this guy, Captain Desariac, who calls on Christ, says the charagma isn't real, don't worry about it, but these debates are real. It's the sickness, man. This is all sickness. Okay? Let's go to Jude 1 and 3. Beloved, when I gave all diligence to write unto you of the common salvation, it was needful for me to write unto you and exhort you that ye should earnestly contend for the faith which was once delivered unto the saints. Right? Contend, I looked these words up so much, means to argue for the faith or fight. Not physically, but to argue for the faith. And there's times when fights have broke out behind the faith. These guys aren't dedicated enough to contend for the faith. They think of a bunch of these debates, they're contending for the faith. Now we have men that follow us that enter into these debates. I'm not going to say any names, you know who you are, who do it in the midst of defending the doctrine secretly. So while all of you up on these panels and these great debates, we got secret men, secret disciples who come in that you don't know, that we don't even really know about, defending the doctrine that we teach. I've seen that too. And each time you get confounded. Let's look up this word entertain. Enter means to go in. Entertain means entertain, to keep, maintain, to keep someone in a certain frame of mind. Enter, to hold, right? To stretch, to amuse, right? To take into the consideration, to take into mind. And that's for entertainment. Social behavior, enter and mint, meaning to amusement of someone that which is enters, entertains. So basically, it's going into being distracted and have your mind amused and excited, like when you go to a boxing match or a basketball game, you know, or you see a fight after school when you were in school, right? So it means to distract and to take keep one's attention somewhere else. And this is what you see happening. So anyway, I was just inspired by this brother's comment, and I think it was beautiful. But at the end of the day, these guys are all set up to keep certain men away from the truth. And and all in all, we ought to be thankful in a sense, even though we're fighting this good fight of faith. There are certain men set up, to take as a trap, to take the undesirables of the ones that are wicked and evil, to make them go somewhere else so we don't have to deal with it. That's why it's done. The Most High knows exactly what he's doing, why he's doing it. It's all his show. Anyway, I hope this lesson was edifying. I thought it was, a great comment. Very inspired by it. But the fact is, it's all about the elect and you people that are in for the entertainment purposes. And one day this thing is going to shut down, and you're not going to have that. So always look for the edification out of everything, that we do. That's all I have on that. Shalom.